Pastor Dan here from Dexter Gospel Church. Thanks for watching today's Proverbs Practical. Today's verse goes into what you can get with wisdom that you can't get so well with other currencies. We're in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 16. It says, "Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor." So the previous verse told us that having wisdom makes us happy, and it does that because we can get things with wisdom that we can't get any other way. That we can buy things with wisdom that gold and silver can't purchase or can't purchase as well. Now this verse starts laying out what some of those things are. When you get wisdom, you find that she comes bearing gifts, things that you get when you get her. We're back to that truth from verse 2 for the first one. Length of days is in her right hand. That is, that wisdom tends toward long life. Now, this is not a prosperity gospel guarantee that if you love God or even if you make good decisions that you'll automatically live to be 100 or 102 or something, but it is a tendency. Wisdom tends to come with longevity. People who make good decisions live longer than people who make bad decisions. Those who live moral lives by God's commands and make those right decisions with their health, their family, their occupation, and so on, just plain tend to live longer than they would if they disregarded God and disregarded their health and made bad decisions about all those other things. There's an irony here that long life is something that people will spend all their money on. They will spend their whole lives working to earn money and then spend all of that money to prolong their lives just a few more years. But if you want the best way to handle that, money and life, then wisdom is where you find it, that guidance to making the right decisions. And that's because riches are something else that wisdom tends toward. Smart decisions about time and resources lead to better outcomes than bad decisions do. Again, not a guarantee that being godly will ensure that you have permanent wealth, but it is a tendency that having the wisdom to use your time wisely, to use your resources wisely, will inevitably result in you being better off financially than you would have been otherwise. There's a ton of biblical principles about finances that, if we apply them, lead to us being better off over the long run. Those who regard those principles tend toward prosperity. Those who ignore them tend toward poverty. And that's entirely apart from the direct blessing of God, which He sometimes gives to those who make decisions that please Him and help others. Another thing some people would give anything to pursue is honor. Some would do anything to live longer, others would do anything to live better off, and some will do anything to be better known or better thought of. Look at the crazy things people will do for a few minutes of attention and fame. You have to look no farther than TikTok or reality TV or any of the other platforms that people use to try to get themselves in front of people and make people like them and admire them. But wisdom tends toward honor too. Instead of scheming, politicking, self-promoting, and eventually being seen as a fraud, wisdom will lead us to do things that are worthy of honor, and then we receive that honor. Now, that honor may not be as swift as transient fame, as being internet famous. It might not come with universal acclaim, but whether that honor is the recognition of God Himself upon our lives, or of our children, families who know us well, or whether it is indeed fame for being the best at something, wisdom, good decision-making, tends toward that. Those who have great honor rarely stumble upon it without great effort and a lot of good decisions to get them there. Rather than trying to take the shortcut straight to fame or honor, wisdom is a far surer pursuit because it can lead to all of these things: long life, prosperity, and honor. There's even more in the next verse, but we'll have to save those for our next video. I hope this video is a help to you. If so, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more comments on the Scriptures. If you have questions about the Scriptures or things you'd like us to pray for, we'd love for you to leave those in the comments here, and we'd love to see you in person here at Dexter Gospel Church. Until next time, I hope you stay well and enjoy the benefits of wisdom.